you all very much. The valedictorian represents the highest academic achievement the college can award. To be a valedictorian, a student must earn all A's, carrying 12 units each term while pursuing an associate's degree. The valedictorian for the class of 2010 is Aimee Munn.
Yay!
Aimee is a behavioral social science major, but plans on pursuing communication studies in the fall at Cal Baptist University. In her 2 years at Chafee, she has been active as a student in the student newspaper and the Christians at Chafee Club. Aimee feels a memorable event for her this spring was joining the student activities during Dr. Seuss Day at Kingsley Elementary School and reading to the children and distributing new books to every child at the school. She also sings and plays the flute. The valedictorian of the year, Aimee Munn.
Welcome, graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends. I'm so blessed that I've had the opportunity to attend Chafee College and to address you this evening on behalf of my fellow graduates. It is a privilege that I would never trade and something I will never forget. Class of 2010, it is amazing to be able to pursue an education. We all have sacrificed immensely to be where we are this evening. We are to be commended. Tonight marks the end of our chapter at Chafee. The journey has just begun as we move on to further our studies or to begin our careers. As we celebrate our tremendous accomplishments and all the hard work of earning the right to hear our names recognized at this ceremony, let us remember that our journey was not made alone. Standing before us, we have our professors, encouraging and rooting for us to set a new standard. Behind us, we have our loved ones supporting us. And right beside us, whether we are aware of it or not, we have God. I want to preface what I will be sharing this evening by saying how grateful I am to be a Chafee student and also a graduate. I did not always understand what a blessing this college is. Growing up, I had a dream of going to a 4-year university directly out of high school. But that was not meant to happen because God had a different plan for my life, and it included spending 2 years here learning about my identity and my purpose in life. I was furious that my agenda had been thwarted when I registered for classes here. I thought it was the end of my world. I was afraid that my educational goals would not be realized. Chafee seemed ominous to me, a place where I might get lost in all the busyness and never graduate. But God's plans were so much richer and life-bringing than what I had in mind. God taught me to slow down and to let others in. He showed me how merciful and how faithful He is. I didn't realize that there's life outside of achievement, that on the inside of people, there's a longing to be known and invested in. I'd been so focused on my goals that I often missed the people around me. Education is not something segregated within the pages of a textbook. It's not confined to the classroom. God gave me a new definition of learning and what it means to be successful. Success is not only accomplishing academic greatness, but rather it's an exchange between giving and receiving. I think that we can take a different stance and value what actually matters more in life, our relationships with others. Kindness, sensitivity, patience. What we do in between the landmarks of our lives is sometimes the best indicator of the kind of person that we really are and what we stand for. What profit is it to become successful people if we've stepped on or ignored everyone else in the process? It's in the everyday little moments that we find who we are. It's often along the way, through our trials, our laughter, and our late nights, that we develop our character. I think that we can take our Chafee experience, and whether it was all roses or mostly thorns, and see tremendous inner growth. Who did you reach out to while you were here? Who touched you? We leave here better attuned to social injustice around the world, more sensitive to those who disagree with us, with a renewed appreciation of getting an education, but most importantly, with a greater understanding of ourselves. Graduating is a testament to our ability to take on a set of challenges, to plan the attack, and to execute the victory. We are graduating to the next phase in life, but what we learned here is not water under the bridge. The knowledge is within us, and how we continue the journey to learn more, investigate the world, inspire others with creativity, and develop a deeper understanding of what life is about, of what each and every one of us is about, matters. I say we take a different stance from others. Let us transform how we view success. Instead of only wondering what someone can do for you, think about what you can give to others. Honor each other, share in each other's lives, and allow your hearts to be shaken by the gravity of sharing in each other's disappointments and triumphs. When I opened up, when I let people in, it connected me in a way that I never imagined, and brought a new depth to my life at school. Relationships, human fellowship, is the real education. I know how lonely I was until the faculty and students took a special interest in me and gave me the opportunity to explore what it really means to have a higher education. In closing, I would encourage that we thank those who are here to celebrate tonight, and to fully appreciate the blessings that are all around us. Don't be afraid to overcome fear, to navigate through the dark waters. Don't let your desire to stay comfortable keep you from the life that you were created to experience. Don't avoid the impending birth of who you were born to become. Thank you.
That's great.
That was really.
Are you ready?